really didn't make any progress. So I'm not gonna just decide obviously put a marker down. What the hell do you point from here? It's just so fucking weird. Got night vision. Oh no. Guess what? Like we're playing fucking Ghost Recon Wildland again. Oh, I saw that. You guys see that? Did you guys see that too? I saw it too. I saw a twinkle. Where was it? That was just fucking original bullshit. Oh. What's that? What is that? Oh my god. I think that's supposed to be a trick or whatever. Right? Motherfucker, I'm sorry. This thing's gonna distract this thing. How that goddamn thing. Yeah, like, I'm gonna have to, like, fucking remember not to choose that list. You suck. I realize now I'm not on a, like, official mission to kill these guys if I want to. Damn, I wish I could tell.
Kurswein! Hit! Flippen an, verlaat!
Oh, is it on my running faster? Can't see him. How the fuck?
Alles gespannt, das seht ihr. Uns ist in voller Kontakt mit feierlicher Macht. Alle Ingenieure bereit für den Aufbau.
too. Kill.
You gotta extract him.
Oh, you fuckers. Fucking pull that shit, yeah. Kill me. Kill me. Fuck.
I'm sorry, boss, but the extraction failed. The support unit just isn't skilled enough. If you want to increase the success rate of Fulton extractions in bad weather, you need to improve the support unit.
Extraction over here. This motherfucker. You're a piece of shit, you know that? How did I? I knocked out the guy. See if they're worth keeping anyway. Okay. That truck also.
A truck.
Yep.
The back. It's empty.
So I wanted to capture it. Supposed to be here. Alright.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Alright, let's get going. Oh shit. I don't want to capture him.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Hurts my eyes every damn time. Yeah, ammo. I don't really care for these. I'm not gonna bother getting it because you can't even get in it. Wait, what? Process, wait, fucking materials, honestly. Fuck. More wolves. Capture these damn wolves. You ain't gonna eat me tonight. This place sucks. guys have one outpost. Are you kidding me? God damn. This might as well just be a camp instead of a damn outpost. Okay. Not alerted, are they? Okay, it's low, so it's just doing bullshit. Ooh, capture him and him? Right? Yeah, capture those two. I don't know if we can get hit. Pretty much only about this
Subject
guy.
on board. Leave the rest to us. You gotta extract him.
Check the group. Or the outpost. Faster than the oh right, we know the idea is how yeah, I need to cover oh, I've been right here. No one's keeping an eye on her. No one's keeping an eye on her.
That's the target.
She's surging. Take her. Let's go. Getting you out of here. Not leaving you.
Dan hier vir die wys op al die opskele aanval. Soos wat? Op 'n vlak tot lig
Okay, subject is in.
Soldaat is vir ons met nuus. Nuutek is kernkrag se grootste geheim. Daar's nie 'n manier hoe ons dit sommer net so verkoop nie. Selfs die Suid-Afrikaanse regering het probleme met die oortreding van nuus.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
No.
Extract him. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Extract material containers. Doing dog me or D-dog.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Come on. That's not. high can my mobility even go up to? Or how many times, or how high can I upgrade it, I should ask. I've still got these outfits here. Need more sleeping seats. What? Why? The fuck? Oh, because of the defense bullshit. Fuck you, I might as well not even get that one. Fuck you. If that's kind of restricts me, I might as well not even use that. Work. I'll let you know who it's for. Almost all this other shit for the fucking robot. For D-bot or whatever. I need more rifles with suppressors. Ones with better suppressors, anyway. Like these ones. Fuck. What do I need for this one? I need level one more time to get a better suppressor for this and more damage. Alright, let's just keep going. Outpost over here. What was it? Strike. I guess we'll just take out this camp. Or quote unquote outpost. Looks more like a camp than an outpost. Yeah, if you didn't have harassment, I would keep you. There's containers on there. Well, some containers there. I can't even tell what kind of containers. Oh, wait. That's it. No, it doesn't. Oh, not from the words in the front. I have to look at the side. Some of them I can't see it. Oh, bullshit.
Wie zit daar? Vooraan! Laat ik de lijst check! Buddy! Huh? Waar gaan aan?
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
These guys are both fighters. Okay, there's a diamond there too. Okay, so two. Come on. F and Adam. Alright, let's go. Is that guy you can kill? Yeah. Well, it's decent at medicine, so might as well get him too.
He's coming too. Roger that. More of those cassettes
Snake!
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Don't record this, okay?
Not recording anything. What's this about?
What I'm about to say stays between you and me. It's about the weapon to surpass Metal Gear. You know a researcher by the name of Clark? He works in the biotech industry, real advanced stuff. His area is bioengineering, but lately he's also gotten into genetic research.
Never heard of him.
Well then, what do you know about cloning?
I think I've heard enough.
Hold on, this is important. Cloning lets you create a genetic copy of an organism. You take the nucleus of one of its...
You gotta extract him.
Swap it with the nucleus of an unfertilized egg from another member of the same species. They started out working with plants, but since then they've had success with other organisms, including mammals. It's a hot area for a lot of places right now. Corporations, universities, research groups. There's no shortage of scientists out to get famous and patent their work, with morality taking a back seat.
Isn't that a little outside your field?
It's got nothing to do with my research. But I thought it might be of interest to you.
That's the target.
And Dr. Clark, I mean.
Go on.
Now, this is really highly classified stuff. But I've heard that an American biotech company has successfully cloned a human being. What's more, it happened over 10 years ago. And the researcher behind it was Dr. Clark. You've really never heard of him?
I don't meet many doctors.
This Dr. Clark is a complete ghost, even to others in his field. His age, where he comes from, that might not be his real name. And I can't even say for sure he's a he. Clark's employer, ATGC, its company motto is embracing your hopes, pursuing.
What does this have to do with me?
Cypher. Dr. Clark works for ATGC, and they have connections to DARPA. Cypher couldn't function without the communications network DARPA's built. Meaning, Cypher has to be a part of the Pentagon. Or at least, the two are joined at the hip. DARPA is a driving force behind human cloning. It's a pretty high priority project for them. And this Dr. Clark, some say he's a pivotal player in Cypher. But that's not all. Every cell nucleus in an organism contains the genetic information for that organism. Think of it as a blueprint for life. Clark appears to be working on how to decode this information and rearrange it at will. If you could do that, it would mean being able to custom design human beings for specific purposes. Can you believe that? Suppose for a moment that this is all fact. A man of your talents, if your genetic information died with you, that would be a terrible loss for mankind. But what if mankind could preserve you for future generations by cloning you?
All right, enough. I get the idea.
Look, I know it's inductive reasoning, but this weapon to surpass Metal Gear they're developing in Africa, I believe it's something that uses this new technology. Speaking as a fellow scientist, it chills me to the bone.
That's rich coming from you.
If genes serve as our blueprint, then I wonder if they include an impulse that drives us to tweak the design. Can you imagine that? genes, encoded with information that wants its children to decode it. Is life itself putting the direction of our next evolution in the hands of scientists? I guess it would take some real arrogance to believe that. And yet, it could be what Cypher's after.
I think you're barking up the wrong tree. But that was an interesting story. It'd make a good movie.
You have to believe me.
Where'd you hear all this anyway?
Where? I just overheard it in bits and pieces while I was forced to do that research for them.
Right.
Wait a minute. Look, I want to help you. I want to be of service here. I'm risking my life with this.
Is that so? Maybe it's time we brought someone else into the conversation.
No, not him. Not Ocelot. You can't do this.
Interesting. Oh, well, actually, yeah, this place. Let's go do it. Before we go in, on a supply drop. Need it. That was interesting. No, I won't listen to all of this. I wish more would be tips. Oh, we got this. Special stomach ache. I think we're on with that is. Yeah, that food now gear. No, that John. Soldier who has stomach survived this. Pretty much the whole John family is like a football family. Football soldiers anyway. Where can you catch him? Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, those are the names of some of these private forces, African soldiers, whatever. What is this mission? Savannah. Well, it's not lethal. But this lethal animal can take care. Oh, right in front of me. Now the other side of where I want to go. It's gonna let me know if all the people I captured. Alright. This is basically him letting me know what my mission is. I'm guessing that was basically just a briefing me on my objectives or whatever. Connected to Wi-Fi.
Several high-level British CFA officials are being held by their Afrikaner colleagues. One of these prisoners is the rescue target, a guy known as the Viscount. The target's location is unknown, but they're bound to have an interpreter present when they interrogate him. We've used info from the intel unit to predict the interpreter's location. It's on your iDroid. Follow the interpreter and extract the target when you find him. You found the interpreter. Now follow him to the target.
Oh shit.
If you're going to use a weapon, be careful not to draw the enemy's attention.
I won't use a weapon. Oh, okay, I can blend into the ground now. Yeah, I'm blending in. Just huffing this grass.
Goeie werk, troep. Wel, wat maak ek met hom? Sit hom saam met die vrou. Ek sal hulle saam ondervra. Ja, meneer. Beweeg.
Hush.
All business. Hard to believe they're interrogating their own. Situation must be worse than we thought. Make a wrong move, and they could kill the target without warning.
Cons is the lingua franca for Mercs in that area. If you're going to get any information from interrogations, you'll need an interpreter. But don't extract the interpreter just yet. If he doesn't turn up, they won't be able to do the interrogation. If they then decide the target's no longer any use to them, they won't hesitate to kill him. That's not the target. Orders are only the Viscount gets rescued. Can't understand why he receives special treatment, but I don't imagine it'll be a problem to save the other prisoners too.
Staan op! Ek gee jou 'n laaste kans.
This is your last chance.
Die MPLA se olieveldregte. Waar het die inligting vandaan gekom?
The MPLA's oilfield rights. Where did you get this information?
I told you. I only know it was an anonymous source.
Dit was 'n anonieme bron.
Moenie uit vir 'n poepel vat nie.
You're not fooling anybody.
Ask any of the others.
Sê jy moet die ander probeer vra.
Wil dit saam spoor? Dit. Kom jy presies aan die grond. Weet jy hoeveel Afrikaners sit onder julle gelyk tydens die boereoorlog?
Made up a story with the others. You British are all liars. You know how much the Afrikaners suffered because of you in the Boer War.
That wasn't me.
Hy sê dit was nie hy nie.
Maar dit was julle wat ons verraai het.
But it was you that betrayed us.
It wasn't me. It was the Viscount.
Genoeg! As jy niks weet, is ons seker klaar.
So, our rescue target was behind some kind of plot. Boss, I did some digging. It seems the target himself gave us this mission through. That prisoner you extracted wasn't the target, but we did get some information. Seems the prisoners aren't held together, and the cells and interrogation rooms are separate places.
Dit is CT, begryp. Dit kan 'n vyandige aanval wees. Alleenere, vakker wees. Uit.
Should have waited longer until it left. Let's get the fucking Jeep moved here. So get that Jeep.
target. Hurry. That prisoner wasn't the target either. We got some more information though. They're going to interrogate the target tonight.
Oh, wrong grenade. Take that grenade.
What are you doing? If the interpreter doesn't show up, they won't be able to interrogate anyone. Then they'll just kill the target. If you run into trouble, give us a call. We may be able to offer some advice. Don't forget to check indoors. There may be clues regarding the target's whereabouts.
What's your name?
Hit him still in the building. Fucking up so bad on this.
The role of the support chopper is to extract you and your targets from the area of operations. It'll respond to situations with support fire as needed, and you can use flare grenades to indicate the objective directly. Don't forget to check indoors. There may be clues regarding the target's whereabouts.
You know. I think it's best if I just go to the last checkpoint. Oh my god, that was fucking awful. I want to retry that. I didn't expect.
The target's location is unknown. They're bound to have an interpreter present when they interrogate him.
That's distracting.
Be careful not to draw the enemy's attention. That prisoner wasn't the target either. We got some more information, though. We're going to interrogate the target at night.
What was that? What the fuck was that?
Prisoner wasn't the target either, but we did learn the target's field of movement.
It's like, well, we know where he's gonna fucking go. Okay, right here. Take it.
I wouldn't eat it all at once.
Hier is Delta 3. Onbekende ballondraal gezien. Ons heeft waarschijnlijk een indringer. Geef instructie. Oor.
dog.
Good.
CPM, de stuur 6. Die hulpbron is weg. Het bleek ons te aandringen. De onderzoek. Oor. Dat is CPM, begrijp. Verdere verlies is onaanvaardbaar. Hou jullie oor oor. Uit.
He's gonna still follow his path.
CPM is Delta 3. Onderzoek voltooid. Geen teken van die vijand. Oor. Dat is CPM, begrijp. Wees verraad. Wanneer je hebt geen ginnie. Uit.
Aw, you fucking
Good. Good.
yay. Guess the fine. I guess I'll have to follow the big loop. I just hope I don't fail. Am I still in alert? Why? I'm safe. It's taking forever. Kidding me.
Boss, with that panic going on, they could decide to kill the target.
Fucking hell.
Hurry.
We're going to my last known positions.
fans ingetrek, maar kontak verloor na 'n kruisvuur. Vyand kan nog iewers naby wegkruip. Adviseer waaksaamheid. Hoor.
High alert. Going to my lightning position. No, this young guy knocked out. I'm gonna wake him up. Ah, bad idea.
Champion, dis jullie 4. Ons het reeds die gebied bespied. Ons kon niemand vind nie. Hoor. Dit is CP, begryp. Moenie verslap nie. Hulle kan steeds in die gebied wees. Uit.
Alright. I guess you're not in high alert anymore.
Zulligens, dit is CP. Ons het instructie op die prisonier. Maak ons slaaf van die prisonier soos per handleiding. Herhaal. Maak ons slaaf van die prisonier. Hoor.
If you run into trouble, give us a call. We may be able to offer some advice. Don't forget to check indoors. There may be clues regarding the target's whereabouts.
Figured. Oh, the hut they were in too. This will let me know where he may or may not be. He, she, them.
This is a list of prisoner detainment locations.
That's definitely a marker again. Yeah, that's all I had. interpreter, isn't it? Just to make sure he's out for a while longer. Oh, just let me know whether. Ready to fly.
Target extraction confirmed. Get yourself out of the hot zone. By chopper or by land. It's your choice.
We can sure use that interpreter too. Think you can extract him?
Oh, I don't think I can. I know I can. I ain't even about that son of a bitch. That's the reason why I killed him last time. I just ran and socked them both in their faces. Alright, you are the one I want. That's what takes more shit.
Roger.
How'd I miss those? Those were like right on his fucking head. Fucking bullshit. Very fucking breathing. Oh, thank God, he's still breathing. There we go.
This is B-Squad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Squad. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude. Departing. Alright, that's the interpreter extracted. All you need to do now is exfiltrate the hot zone.
Walk out for the hot zone.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional.
Please tell me. Ah, fuck you. It was good, but I didn't get an S.
boss. One of the other British prisoners filled us in about the Viscount. It turns out he's a real two-faced son of a bitch. He was planning to secure the MPLA's oil field rights for himself in exchange for swapping the CFA's alliance from the anti-government United rebels to the state-backed MPLA. He hid this from the Afrikaners, but once he thought the jig was up, he tried to pin it on the other British personnel and take off. The Afrikaners captured him, and that was when he asked us to rescue him, and only him. I'll throw him in the brig for now, but we may have to be extra persuasive with this one. By the way, boss, that's Soviet Army technology, and it's still a prototype. Only Cypher could be leaking it to the PFs. But the question is, why?
Brutal roach. Swan, biting roach. Dark eel. Fucking names, dude. Raging bastard. Oh yeah, that was the first guy. Materials engineer. Laughing wallaby, a zoologist. Raving mongoose. Oh, he's the interpreter. Viscount is in the fucking brig because he's a prick.
Boss, one of the latest missions to come in is connected to the Walker Gears. This could be our chance to close in on Cypher. Take a look at your mission list.
Hard to believe how many of those bipedal weapons have popped up around Africa.
When did that start?
No more than 6 months ago. Didn't really hit me until I came here.
They're not supposed to be in use yet. Mercs says they were still doing the last round of fine-tuning.
The doctor has no idea. His research has already hit the black market. Both sides of the Iron Curtain will have it by now. Even so, they're spreading much too fast. Sure, the Walker Gears can operate in any terrain. Their mobility's just as good in the jungle as it is in the desert. That would come in handy in a place like Africa. They are modules that can one day be used as nuclear weapon systems. And with that in mind, the numbers are way too large. There must be another reason they're so widespread.
Like what?
It's all about needs. To small-time outfits like most of these private forces, this product is a dream come true. Hell, it goes beyond PFs. This is the ultimate weapon, the forbidden fruit. For anyone with an enemy to fight and people to defend.
The nuclear deterrent.
Exactly. Sounds familiar, huh? PFs are all operating off your playbook. You created these times. But could this be the new weapon in Africa that Emmerich talked about? If it is, why is Cypher letting everyone and his brother get their hands on one? What comes next? Selling nuclear weapons in the open? Making them public property?
Why don't they give that a try? Then the next war really will be fought with sticks.
Right. The man we're dealing with isn't foolish enough to make a suicide pact with the world.
So, what is Cypher really up to?
It's quiet, I suppose. I had no idea I could do that.
Boss, I need to talk to you about this. Quiet. Can you meet me at her cell here on the base? Whenever's fine. Thanks.
Honestly, it's supposed to be off a bit when it comes between Muscle and Miller. I always forget what they sound like. I don't know why they just do. Anyway, let's go visit Quiet. As if I know where her fucking cell is. God damn.
Welcome back, boss.
Oh, God, I found it. I literally just guessed. Wait, what? No. There's no fucking way.
Snake?
Pause? Oh, there's a peace symbol.
Paz.
That's right. It's her.
What about the bomb?
We were able to remove the explosives. Both of them.
Bomb!
No, it's okay.
There's another in my...
It's all right, we got it out.
There's another in my...
The guided tour will be wrapped up by the time you get home.
Make me proud.
By the time they leave, I'll have the IAEA praising us as the poster boys for world peace. Out.
Something's not right. Check her again.
Boss?
No. Oh! Oh!
There's...
It's all right, we got it out.
Jesus Christ.
It's okay. The other bomb, we managed it.
That's what really happened. Okay. Jesus Christ, dude.
She hit the water hard, but somehow she managed to survive. Anyway, the shock triggered some kind of amnesia.
Snake? Where is Professor Galvez?
You mean?
Yeah. She still thinks it's 1974. She's got no memory of anything before that either. Cypher, the KGB, nothing.
It looks to be a kind of dissociative disorder. Dissociative amnesia, where memories are blocked out to protect the mind, and dissociative identity disorder, whole personality changes. What we're seeing seems to be a combination of the two. She truly believes she's nothing more than a student living in 1974.
Peace Day was a lot of fun. I hope we can do it again.
She doesn't respond to anything that conflicts with her internal timeline. Doctor's pretty sure she's not faking it. If she had her memory, just think what she could tell us about Cypher. The photo is from that guy you brought back the other day. From the old crew. I thought it might jog her memory, but no luck. Anything else you can show her?
Do you have something to show me, Snake?
I give up. She's all yours.
Jesus, cuz. I can't believe it. Fucking Ground Zero, they made it seem like she blew up and died. Come here, little shit, I'm gonna beat the crap out of you. Get closer.
Got something to show me, Snake?
Can I check this fucking chart? Thank you. I'm showing her pictures.
This photo. It is from the other day, right? I like it a lot. I look kind of silly, but it's got a peaceful feel to it. Peace Day was a lot of fun. Everyone cheered at the end, even though I missed a few high notes. We should have more events like that, Snake. My head, it hurts.
Okay, did not mean to take out my camera. Oh, she's laying down. Well. Oh boy. I think this was bad. Where is the whatever. Anyway. Where's Quiet? I don't know where she's being held at. I can't believe I ran into the pods. All the while trying to find fucking Quiet. I found pods. Let's go. Where's Quiet sound? Stop hurting the fucking walls, Jesus. Jesus. Okay, shout out. Yo, nice and clean. Physically and mentally refreshed. Fuck, did they put Quiet? I can't. I don't know. Just says visit Quiet. Where? Yeah, this is. Yeah, bro.
My stomach.
I'm just gonna let it be. Good. Where the fuck? She's quiet. I don't know where she's at. Telling me to visit his wife. I don't even know where to find her. Walk in and visit her. She's hiding. I can't remember where the fuck I know from Oslo.
Quiet is still in her cell. Only a few staff are authorized to go near her. She hasn't tried anything funny, but that's what bothers me most.
In particular?
What does she have to gain by coming to Mother Base? I first thought she was under orders from Cypher to take you out. She didn't manage it in Afghanistan, so round 2 happens here. So I lighten the guard. And that lock on her door is a joke.
You gave her an opening. And?
Well, she hasn't killed you yet. And I hate to say it, but she's had plenty of chances.
You made me the bait.
Poisonous bait. What better? Anyway, she didn't bite. Quiet is keeping her silence. So I'm left with no idea again what she's doing here.
We tried communicating with her through writing. That didn't work either. Whether she's illiterate, dyslexic, or just plain stubborn, she won't cooperate. I just don't get it.
If she tried to contact the outside, it'd be picked up by our counterintelligence net. But it's clean. There's no sign she's had contact with the staff, base facilities, nothing. She's almost got the men wanting her to try something, just to find out what she's up to. And she's in there putting on the failed soldier look, all downcast eyes and defeated sighs. But she doesn't kill herself. She can't be trying to leave Cypher and surrender to us.
Oh.
So what's the verdict?
This may sound optimistic, but here's how I see it. Quiet came here to fulfill some objective. To kill you, maybe to destroy Diamond Dogs. Whatever it was, before she could do it, something changed her mind. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I just had to stand here apparently.
When I look at her, I sense hesitation.
You think she betrayed Cypher?
Can't say for sure. I prefer the ones that talk. Anyway, we'll keep her under watch. And we're also looking into those special abilities of hers. You'll be the first to know if something comes up. Why not look in on her yourself once in a while?
Right.
Clothing would suffocate her. Showers are okay, but she can't be submerged.
What's wrong with her?
She's drinking. Through her skin.
Okay.
She's okay?
She's okay. She just can't move when she's taking in water. Look. See that? She hasn't eaten a thing since she got here.
She doesn't eat either?
Never. It's photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis. That's the verdict from the medical staff?
No, jury's still out. It's the only explanation for what we've seen. The GRU had a man with that ability in its Cobra unit. Now, we don't think she's contagious, some of the staff can't stomach her. It's starting to affect morale.
Can't you send her on a mission?
By herself? No.
Oh, she took off her.
But
What?
as you
She
know,
moved
she
her
does have skill. Why not take her out on one of your missions? She seems to like you.
Ha ha ha.
Of course, only if you think she'll be useful.
We'll see.
Next time you go out, you keep her in mind.
Down here, I guess. Oh yeah, that's right. Combat deployments are locked. Alright, get rid of the stuff. We need resources. I already have an interpreter. Fuck. What's my next mission anyway? Okay.
Good dog.
We do some development. See if I can develop anything for his outfits. Quiet. Oh, I can do quiet now. Let's see. Well, I guess that means I can take quiet living now. So I guess that's what I'll do. I'm gonna end the broadcast here, cause I think I streamed for a long while now. So be sure to give this a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure to share this with your friends so they may do the same. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.